This week on Pop Fiction, Helmsworth, Black Panther, Gunn, fans, and Ralphie D recommends something cool.
Damn right.
Okay, this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you'll find all the news and reviews in pop culture that's right to type. Today's top story. 2 educators in Arizona were fired after students discovered their OnlyFans accounts, which had a video created in a classroom. Samantha Peer, a middle school science teacher, and her husband Dylan Peer, who produced the online pornography under the identity Chloe Carter.
Yowza.
Whoa. You know what? I'm surprised this isn't happening more. This is just probably going to be the beginning of a slew.
Well, it's really not that bad, because I subscribed and... no. I mean, come on, man. Teachers barely make enough, so you got to do what you got to do. COVID, you know, it was rough,
get your money.
I wonder how deep of a dive these students were taking to be like, is that...
You know what?
Nah!
It can't be.
Is that Miss Peer?
Is that this classroom?
Man, that's my desk.
Dude, if there was some teachers back in the day that I could do a
Definitely.
Google search on...
Would have done Miss D.
Yikes.
Please.
Well, a hard cut over. When it comes to The Witcher, Netflix is facing a serious issue. The demands for The Witcher to be completely canceled rather than having Liam Hemsworth step in as a leading man. No one seems to have... Oh, nobody wants him?
Right.
Yeah. First I'm hearing about it. I should start watching the show.
Where you hear it first.
Yeah.
Well, they made it abundantly clear that there were absolutely no point in continuing the small screen adventures centered around Geralt of
Rivia.
Cavill in the lead role. I don't care.
Okay. Well,
I don't care.
All right, so Cavill's out. They wanted Hemsworth in the producers.
And I'm going to say, I wonder what's going on with Henry Cavill right now. Because as we're about to get into briefly, they keep going back and forth with whether he's Superman. Then he has a really popular show on Netflix. It got 2 seasons already airing. Season 3 is coming up. That's going to be his final season. They're going to go on with a season 4, but they're going to bring in the younger... No, not Thor.
Thor's brother, sorry.
Miley Cyrus's ex-husband is going to be
I'm sure
the guy. Yeah. Yeah, you.
What if he's just comfortable? I don't want to do this anymore. What if he's just thinking about that?
It's possible. It's very possible. But, I mean, if the people want you, you got to give the people what they want.
You got to.
But, I mean, yeah, all you got to do is... Henry, all you got to do is stay white and die.
Yeah, true that.
Say something controversial.
That'll keep you in the news. As co-chairman and chief executive officers of DC Studios, respectively, industry veterans James Gunn and Peter Safran will be in charge of guiding the entire creative direction of the DC universe across film, television, and animation under a single roof. Well, it's about time.
Okay, so clearly DC finally has decided to have
some continuity throughout the universe,
their Kevin
maybe.
Feige type, because they thought they had it before, right?
No, they did not have it.
There was like a Jeff Johns, there was always Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
It's always Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
But he was really director, but he wasn't really like
making decisions.
Running he produced, but he only produced his stuff.
Yeah. And that's what happens. You got all these Mavericks doing all kinds of other shit, and there's no continuity throughout the universe, and that kind of, the fans don't like that.
And I would have to say, with James Gunn, of course, we're not sitting behind closed doors, but you would almost guess that with the success that he had with The Suicide Squad.
Good movie.
And... the second one. So Suicide Squad? The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad.
So the second one.
Completely different.
And then the show... The Peacemaker.
Good job.
So basically, he'll slap the on something
and make it right.
And and we also know from also being a Marvel fan too, you got the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that he has coming up.
That's
he has
right.
the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which I do believe is a tongue-in-cheek poke in the eye to the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Right. Like
I wonder if they're going to have, what was it, the Tree of Life? What was it?
Oh, you're talking about the holiday, which was
Life Day. Life Day.
You know, I know you're old.
Anyway, I'm interested to see, and like we said, like I was saying before, he's very adamant of getting like Henry Cavill back as Superman. That's why they had put him in the post credit scene of Black Adam.
Yeah,
kinda.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
that's what we do. But I like how James Gunn is actually walking that thin line between both universes.
Yeah,
In both.
I wonder how long he's going to be able to hold that up. It's hard. It's hard to do. Ask Josh Whedon.
Spoiler alert warning. This week on 252, we recommend Wakanda Forever. Following King T'Challa's passing, Queen Ramonda, Shuri M'Baku Okoye, and the Dora Milaje strive to defend their country against interfering international powers. The heroes must work with Nakia and Everett Ross to establish a new route for their beloved homeland as the Wakandans attempt to embrace their newest chapter. Wow.
You know what?
Let me say, that was wordy.
And there wasn't any commas. I know you just had to read it. It was a bit of a run-on sentence.
That was good.
Yeah.
But with that being said, so, I mean, hot take. What did you feel when you saw Wakanda Forever?
Haven't seen it.
Nice. Hot take. All right. So
With saying nothing at all.
Yeah, with a non-spoiler review.
Oh. Spoiler alert warning removed.
Yeah, remove the spoiler alert. We'll say the first thing that I've said, and I said to a lot of people, is the one thing that they do is they intentionally try to go for the feels. Like right out the gate, they want to get you crying.
Oh, yeah. Did it work?
It almost did.
I mean, I know I didn't cry, but because I saw what they were doing.
Yeah.
But I had the girl on this side sobbing like a baby.
Yeah.
I had Sleigh Bells on this side. He's softer than baby shit. He's a crier. And then they was going through it. The other thing, it was like very, very strong leads from Letitia Wright. Very, very strong supportive from Angela Bassett. Mm-hmm. I'd have to say everyone really, truly brought their A game. And since the overall, I'd have to say the overall backdrop of the movie was grief. Mm-hmm. More importantly, the Wakandans dealing with their grief of losing T'Challa, but the cast dealing with their grief of losing Chadwick. And I feel like, I think we talked about this before, it was clearly they had an idea of a movie with Chad still in mind. He was part of it. Ryan Coogler said they was bouncing things back and forth with the whole Namor thing. They was going, and then when he died, they still had that movie, but they had to make the other movie.
You said too much. You said too
Did
much.
you feel the runtime while you were in there?
No, I didn't. But with that being said, there was definitely parts of the movie that didn't need to be there, and I believe it's only because of the way the MCU is run. It's a cinematic universe, so every movie is building up something else.
Oh yeah.
I would have to say one or two things that you're putting in your movie to build it up. Okay, I understand that. But if you're building up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things in your movie, it's almost like some of the stuff.
Well, all right, hey,
I'm not gonna say what it was. I'm just saying.
But you're close. You're on the edge, man. You're a habitual line stepper. I'm watching you. You're on the edge.
I'm just saying it. But did it take me out of the movie? Did I feel the runtime? No. But they could have taken that stuff out, and it wouldn't have affected the movie in the least.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
In a place where we talk with a bunch of haters,
Yeah.
a bunch of people who judge a lot, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I went in there thinking, this might be bad. Already off top. I thought this was going to be one of the Marvel movies that were the base level before it hit that stock hits again and shoots back up. But even at its base level, it's way better than the DC.
Wow.
Well, and I would actually say, and I know the numbers aren't the tell-all, but at this point, as we're shooting this, I want to say they are over $400 million globally, and I believe their domestic box office already is either eclipsing or getting dangerously close to eclipsing Black Adam's overall worldwide box office.
And it is always a contest between Marvel and DC.
Right. And you also got to know, like, because it's Wakanda Forever, Black Adam, they are not showing it in China.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're
Never.
not doing
No
that.
black leads. It's all good. This week, 252 recommends Thief. Now we're going way back to the year 1981, where James Caan plays Frank, a highly adept diamond thief who longs to leave his hazardous profession and start a family with Jesse, played by Tuesday Weld. Frank unwillingly teams up with Leo, a strong gangster, played by James Belushi, of all people, in an effort to collect one final huge score and start living a normal life. Frank eventually seeks to stop his illicit operations once and for all, but Leo wants to retain him in his employ, which leads to a heated clash. I'm sorry, that guy's not played by Belushi, but another actor, but Belushi is in it.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, there was two things I want to say. One, the trope is overplayed, but since this was 1981, this is probably
yeah.
This is the last job prototype. And speaking of DC, did you know James Gunn was originally supposed to play the Christopher Reeves Superman?
Oh yeah, I definitely knew that.
Yeah.
And that would have been horrible.
Because he's short.
He's a tiny man. But there's a
Apple box.
there's a picture of there's a scene of James Caan looking in a mirror with his shirt off, and I swear he looks like Wolverine. He could have played Wolverine. He's short. He's hairy.
2000.
He could have played Wolverine in 80-something.
Nobody was looking for Wolverine in 80-something.
Well, in 80-something, he could have played Wolverine, and that would have been
Wasn't
great.
Bob Hoskins not on the...
No, I think that was my pick for him
No, I
in
think...
like the 90s or 2000s. But I don't know, maybe he was. I don't know.
I feel like I've seen this, but I don't know enough to talk about it.
Well, hey, look it up. It's a good one. I'm Ralphie D. That's news to me.
I'm Kurt. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, we'd like to hear what you think. Leave your opinions down below and let your comment be heard.
Yeah, why not? Let's just fumble at the end. Well, if you like this video, please check out the other videos on our channel.
And please check out my little sis and the beautiful ladies of Dining with Nadiva. And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you'll hear it first.
Not last.
Yeah, he stumbled all over me.
We got
Adonis, pull yourself together.